Hello my cine chums and welcome to week 28 of the 2024 weekly movie challenge, where every week we issue you a challenge to watch a movie that meets certain criteria to help you tackle your ever-increasing watch list. So if you're ready to discover some new favourites or finally get that movie crossed off, grab your favourite movie snack, hit the subscribe button and join us as we start with a recap of last week's challenge, which was to watch a movie about politics, political characters, voting, that kind of thing. Another top week this week with 42 people completing the challenge. 82 movies watched in total across 64 different movies. The most watched movies this week were The Death of Stalin and Dick, both won 3 different watches apiece. Death of Stalin was watched by Head of Lincoln, Bring Me the Axe, and Dozer, and Dick was watched by Food of Hoops, Ghost Pirate LeChonk, and Toby Dodgen. Most watched actors this week saw Gene Hackman, Kirsten Dunst, and Glenn Morshower on 3 apiece. Gene Hackman was seen in No Way Out, Welcome to Mooseport, and Enemy of the State. Kirsten Dunst was in Dick, Wag the Dog, and Civil War. And Glenn Morshower was in The Core, Good Night and Good Luck, and Air Force One. The prize for most watched movies this week goes to Simon Taylor, who watched 8 different movies. They were Zed, All the President's Men, Harlan County, USA, The War Room, Wag the Dog, Downfall, Alice and the Mayor, and La Syndiciste. And once again, thanks to everyone who completed the challenge, and special congratulations to those on the screen who managed multiple movies this week. And so on to this week's challenge. Earlier today, posted the teaser that consisted of the movies If, John Krasinski's new film about imaginary friends, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, about a man who lives his adventures through daydreaming. There was Minority Report, about cops who arrest individuals before they've completed the crime, thanks to the premonition of 3 individuals. And finally, A Nightmare on Elm Street, classic horror about teenagers who are murdered in their sleep by a man in their dreams. Dave Ratcliffe was straight in there, guessing that this week's challenge was about imagination and dreams. He's 100% correct. This week's challenge is all about imagination, dreams, premonitions, hallucinations, and nightmares. So just to run through some examples or suggestions of movies that would count, looking first at dreams. Alice in Wonderland, in which a young girl named Alice falls down a rabbit hole in a dreamlike world. There's What Dreams May Come. After dying in a car crash, a man explores the afterlife and enters dreamlike realms to find his wife. In Waking Life, a young man wanders through a series of dreamlike conversations, struggling to understand whether he's awake or dreaming. Inception, a skilled thief who enters dreams of others to steal secrets is tasked with planting the idea in a target subconscious. And finally, Paprika, which is believed to be the inspiration behind Inception, is about psychologists that uses a device that permits therapists to help patients by entering their dreams. Looking at nightmares, there's The Cell. A child psychologist enters the mind of a comatose serial killer to uncover the location of his latest victim. In Before I Wake, a couple adopt a boy whose dreams manifest as reality while he sleeps, but his nightmares also come to life. In The Fisher King, a former radio DJ and a homeless man haunted by traumatic nightmares embark on a quest for redemption. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town, experiences a nightmare before Christmas as he attempts to take over the holiday. And thinking outside the box slightly, in Prisoners, a father lives his own personal nightmare following the disappearance of his daughter. Then we have some movies about premonitions. In Knowing, a professor deciphers a cryptic numerical sequence that predicts future disasters. In Premonition, a woman experiences a premonition revealing her husband's impending death. In The Gift, a woman with psychic abilities experiences premonitions that help her solve a murder mystery in her small town. In Next, a man with the ability to see a few minutes into the future uses his gift to prevent a terrorist attack. And in The Dead Zone, which I know some of you watched for the political challenge, is about a man who, upon waking from a coma, discovers he has the ability to foresee future events in people's lives when he touches them. And finally, Hallucinations, a double bill from Gaspar Noé. First of all, there's Climax, about a dance troupe's rehearsal which turns into a nightmare hallucination when they unknowingly drink LSD-laced sangria. And in Enter the Void, following his death, a drug dealer's spirit navigates through a hallucinatory out-of-body journey across Tokyo. Then there's the trippy Naked Lunch, about a writer's descent into a hallucinatory world, which is fueled by his addiction to insecticide. 90s sci-fi classic Total Recall, about a construction worker who has memories implanted, but when things go wrong, he's left questioning the nature of his reality. And finally, Hunter S. Thompson's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, about a journalist and his attorney embarking on a drug-fueled trip to Las Vegas, experiencing vivid hallucinations and surreal encounters along the way. So just a couple of examples there to get you started. You can, of course, watch movies with the word dreams, nightmares, etc. in the title, or movies that maybe feature prominent dream sequences. As always, let us know what you're watching, what you're thinking about watching, or if you've got any favourites that would count for the challenge that other people may not have seen. Don't forget, your suggestions may help someone decide what to watch this week. And on that note, thanks for watching. Good luck with the challenge. We'll see you next week.